I'm back in the car seat. What's going on, fellas? I make like 3 to 4 videos at once, sitting in the same spot, wearing the same thing. So that's why you guys might see me video after video wearing the same thing, being in the same spot. I mean, you guys might, it's not like I'm not showering or anything. And I'm just going every day wearing the same clothes, sitting in the same spot, if you guys were wondering that. So, took a little bit of a break. That doesn't mean that I'm not uploading. You're still seeing my uploads every day. So I'll like record a few videos, upload them all under private, and then every day I'll make them public. All right, so today we want to talk about body counts. Again, fellas, this is a very important topic. Again, I'm not trying to sound demeaning. I'm not trying to talk down on women. I'm not hating on anyone. I'm not a women basher, this and that. I'm not a misogynist, ladies, even though it does sound, even though you guys might say that, oh, I come across that way. That's fine. That's your opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. If you're really so strong, if you really feel so strong about it, go make your own YouTube channel and start talking about me if you want. I could use some more attention on my channel, you know, still trying to grow. Anyways, so fellas, I cannot stress this enough, is that one of the first thing that you should be asking a girl is about her body counts. You need to know how many dudes she's slept with. And obviously, I know that you're not gonna know the truth. She's not going to lie, tell you the truth. She's going to lie to you. But you need to look at her attitude, look at her, some of the other things that she's doing, and start adding things up together. You know, if she says, oh, I've only had sex with 3 guys, but then she's just very mentally unstable. She has very little trust in you, excuse me. She has a lot of trust issues. She's damaged. She has a bunch of tattoos. She dresses up like promiscuous. Like, that doesn't add up. I don't think 3 is the correct number. You can easily understand and spot a girl who's only slept with less than 5 guys. It's not that hard, fellas. Especially for those of you who has messed around with a good number of girls, you know what I'm talking about. The higher the body count, the more damaged she is, fellas. The reason behind that is because she has so many memories that's haunting her down. All these guys that she slept with. If her number is under like 25, under 20, all these guys she slept with, I guarantee you that she at least wanted one guy to pair bond with, and he didn't. And he tossed her to the side of the road. And that's killing her inside. That she's not being able to get what she wants, which is relationship. Because we men are the gatekeepers of relationships. They're the gatekeepers of sex. We all know that. It's easy for them to get sex, and it's easy for us to get relationships. So that's the trade-off there. And it's killing her inside, because all these guys that she's been with, she can't. It's not like she just went in coma and forgot about them all. It's not like her brain reset somehow and she forgot all the memories, right? It's all in there, and it's killing her. She feels useless. She feels like all these guys are just using her. So what does she do? She goes on Instagram, posts more promiscuous pictures showing more cleavage to get more attention, to feel better about herself. The more guys she sleeps with, the more promiscuous pictures she's gonna have on her Instagram. That's another cue that you could look out for. The more guys she sleeps with, the more cuss words she's going to use when she speaks, when she talks. The way how she talks, if she sounds ghetto, if she sounds like she's trying to act like a black girl, and she's not black herself, you know something is wrong there. Or if you can look at her family background, see how trashy / classy her family was. That's probably going to tell you a lot about her too. Now, I'm not trying to tell you guys what are the things to look out for when you're looking at a high body count girl, because those are easy stuff. Like, damaged girls are very easy to spot. It's not that hard. So I might make a video on that, but later on that. Not now. Fellas, another big thing that you need to consider is that girls with high body counts, are always going to compare you with the men she has been with. I'm gonna turn my car off. My hand's shaking. She's always going to compare you with the other men she has been with. Let's see. Maybe I can do better. He doesn't have as big of a. He can't last as long as, X, Y, and Z. Fill in the blanks. Fill in the blank with names. So he can't do this to me right. He can't do that to me right. There's always going to be comparison. The more notch count she has, the more comparison you're going to have in your relationship, in your situationship, whatever ship you're going through with her. There's always going to be some guy in her head that she did something better than you with. You are not the guy that gave her the best experience, regardless of how many lies she's feeding you. Believe it that she has had better. You're not the best. Okay? If you are the best, you'll see that too in her actions. She's going to latch on to you. Obviously, if you start acting needy, that latching onto is going to start getting less and less. But let's say you kept masculine frame, you did everything right, and let's say you were the best she ever had, she's going to latch onto you. You'll see a change in her behavior towards you. That's how you'll know. And most of the time, we don't know this. She's going to go out of her way to make you happy, to do the things for you that you want her to do. Cooking, cleaning your stuff, taking you out, do this. She's going to be wanting to take you out. That's how you'll know you were the best one. For the most part, in today's society, with all these Western girls, that's not the case. If she's above the age of 18, she's already had, and her body count is actually, her actual body count is above 10, she's already had something way better than you. And earlier when I made that point, if her body count is 25 or below, she's always going to be thinking about those guys that she wanted to pair bond with, and it's going to haunt her down. The reason why I say that is because if her body count is above 25, it doesn't really matter at that point, right? She just looks at every guy with just another fun night. The idea of relationship, pair bonding, getting married, having kids, family, this and that is just out the window pretty much at that point. It doesn't really matter. I mean, she's so broken and so damaged is that, all right, that shouldn't be even in the question what she wants long term, because chances are she doesn't want any long term. She might say that she does. She might say that she does on her Facebook profile, on her Instagram bio, Tinder profile. She might even make an article and post it on some blog. She might even talk about that, how she's sad and miserable and she wants a good man to settle with. She might say all that, but deep down she doesn't want it. She doesn't even know what she wants. But I do. Smart men, red pill men, we know what she wants. She wants that excitement. She wants that chasing ponytail game. She doesn't want this show to be over. But unfortunately, her biological clock is ticking. She doesn't look as good looking as she used to, so she's not getting as much attention. So now she has no choice but to start looking for somebody to settle with, which is not what's going to make her happy, which is why we see divorces and other things, relationship breakups and stuff a few years after she starts dating someone seriously. Fellas, just know that this girl, if her body count is high, and in my book, high body count is anything above 5. Okay, I'll give you ladies some sort of benefit of the doubt. Anything above 5, no, that's high for me. I don't date anybody who's not a virgin, and I'm not going to. And in my mind, high body count is 5 and above. So I'm going to treat her that way. I'm going to have less patience for her games. I'm not going to be as prone to be dealing with her crap as I would if it's somebody under 5 and she's good looking, she has somewhat of a decent attitude. Because if she's good looking, most chances are she's going to be playing a lot of games. That's why it says somewhat of a decent attitude. Okay, I'll deal with that a little bit longer. Maybe one more date. Maybe a one more week of texting game. All right? And I want you guys to start thinking this way, because you're wasting your money and your time, and you're throwing your life away chasing these kind of women who have no value whatsoever, who have no self-respect for themselves. That's not self-respect when you're sleeping with 5, 6, 7 guys. Oh, I've only slept with 7 guys. Only, dude, come on. I understand 7 is a very small number in today's society, but that shouldn't be your norm. Today's norm should not be your own personal norm if you are talking about self-respect. You disrespect yourself one time and you don't feel bad about it. You just say, oh, it was just one time, whatever. Oh, it's just 7 guys, whatever. It's not that high. That means that your mindset still hasn't changed. We talk about that. We say that our past doesn't define who we are, right? They say, you'll hear girls especially say that all the time. Our past doesn't define who we are. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that fact, that benefit of the doubt that, okay, your past doesn't define you, but you're still thinking the same way you used to 2, 3, 4 years ago. Your mindset hasn't changed about anything. You know what? When you say that, oh, I have grown up, I've matured up, do you know what you're really saying, ladies? Is that I have been used up so much, I have seen the game so much, is that now I know when a guy is playing games and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of playing this game. That's what you mean when you say you're matured up. You haven't actually matured up. You still want to play the game. You still like that excitement. That's what, fellas, listen to her words and actually figure out, break these words down, break her sentences down to know the true meaning behind what she's really trying to say. She doesn't have any experience, life experience. So no, she hasn't matured up. She just knows how the game works. That's it. And she just knows that guys are out here trying to get in her pants, which is why she's locking her pants down for you, up for you. Chances are she sees you as a beta male provider. She doesn't see you as an alpha. That's why she's not dropping her panties yet. If she did, then none of this crap that you hear from her, oh, I don't just hook up anymore, none of this, you're not going to hear any of it. Fellas. And also, most of us are not that alpha guy. So that's why I make these videos for you guys to know this message, so you guys know what to look out for. So when you go out there in the real world, you don't just get run over by every girl you come across for your resources, your time, money, energy. Fellas, please be smart about this. I hope this video made sense. You know, like, comment, subscribe, share this video to your friends. Again, don't ever trust a girl's words. Ever. Ever. Always her actions. You have no idea. Girls who you would never even think would even do such things are the biggest promiscuous women. Looks are very, very, very deceiving, fellas. Do not trust anybody's words. Not just women, anybody's. Don't trust her tears. Don't trust her emotional words. You would do this if you loved me. Oh, I love you. No, don't trust anything that comes out of her mouth. Anything. Only her actions. Only how she treats you. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy, brothers.